Asking people what's the biggest issue for you in Santa Cruz. Housing crisis is the top of the list. So I agree with Sandy, there's only so much we could do as one city in a bigger area, but I've been spending a lot of time going out, talking to different community leaders and different public officials, trying to figure out what steps can we take. And a few of them have already been mentioned. ADUs, have permitting more of them, and specifically permitting them for use as housing and limiting the amount of vacation rentals. Another one, one of the people I was talking to was Sibley Simon, who has a really interesting development idea, which he's already implementing, specifically developing housing for working class and working poor people, and renting it at below market rate, and then using, having investors. The phrase he used was maximizing impact, not profit. Working with investors who understand they're not going to get as much of a return, but the extra money goes back into the next housing. So I would like the city, as much as possible, to work with developers like that. If we're talking about people building market rate housing, I agree we could do better than 15% asking for affordable housing and actually build it and not have a fee paid instead. And I know the in lieu fees, they came from a good place to try to make up for the lack of redevelopment money, but there's other ways we could get money. So we could increase the transit occupancy tax and allocate some of that money to go for HUD money and federal and state money to build low-income housing. There's other strategies that we could take. Part of the thing for having more affordable housing is having more housing, and that is very complex. I don't think I have enough time to get into my full answer to that question, but what I want to do is balance environmental concerns, water usage, and other traffic, and all these things, and neighborhood input, and inviting neighborhoods into it. But I certainly think we could have some more high-density, lower income bracket housing, and trying to balance with these other needs, and we'll. Okay, I'm going to stop it. There we go.